Hi guys, Gavin Townsend, the transformation guru, founder of Man Talk, a YouTube channel created to help men around the world to become a better version of themselves. So, over the years, being a personal trainer for the last 15 years and been involved with sport for the last 20 years and the entertainment industry for over 20 years as well, I've met a lot of people, but I've also helped a lot of people. So today I'm going to share with you some examples of men that I've helped over the many years. So when I first started as a trainer, I was very enthusiastic to help people with more fitness advice, and I recognised after a while if I did more education into nutrition, I'd get better results with clients, and I got better results for myself very quickly. So my own journey is that when I was a teenager, I was stick thin. I always suffered with body dysmorphia. I was doing too much athletics, too much martial arts. I was too active, and my metabolic rate was just ridiculously high, and I couldn't eat enough. And I realised that I needed to train less and just eat better, wholesome foods as I got to about 20 years of age. And I was in great shape in my early 20s. I was very focused on more strength training, less cardio, and I had a great physique. I had an 8-pack at 20 years of age, and yeah, it was easy when going out to chat to women and make new friends, and everyone was very complimentary of my life back then. So as a 20-year-old male, being fit and active, being out there, being very extroverted, it was great. I've met a lot of guys over the years who have, as an example, gone through the divorce machine. I've heard this phrase been thrown around quite a lot. I've met over 100 men who I've trained on a one-to-one who've been through quite a nasty divorce, and what tends to happen is with many guys is they lose their identity in many cases. So if all they know is their family life, their job and their wife and happy family, and then it all falls apart, quite often or not, the wife leaves. I've seen many cases where the guy's lost everything financially, emotively, everything they've worked for, and they become a very insular shell of themselves. They become very quiet, don't want to speak about these issues, and that's one contributing reason to why I've got a lot of mental health issues today with guys. And unfortunately, in the year 2019, I'm sitting here right now, over the last year I've known over 12 men who have killed themselves locally to Redditch and Bromsgrove and Worcestershire area, and it's becoming quite a serious issue. So guys, if you're watching this, if you've been through this divorce machine, as we call it, don't feel that you can't speak to other people, because you can. And that's one example of guys who I see on a frequent basis. So other men I've helped over the years, I've had one guy come to me many years ago, about 12 years ago, previous YouTube video, and I remember this 6'6" mental health practitioner coming to me to want to lose weight so he could have surgery on his back. And I'd only just done a postural analysis and spinal correction course, and I looked at this guy's back, and I looked at the way he held himself, and looked at his posture, and I was just convinced, because he carried that much weight at the front and he had such poor lower back pain. It was a result of poor posture, how he held himself, and because he was so tall as well, he used to slouch forward quite a lot, especially during conversations with people. So one thing I got him to do, as silly as it sounds because he's so tall, is stand back, and therefore when he has conversations with people, he doesn't feel like he's having to roll his shoulders forward and put pressure on his back. But also I've got him to focus on his confidence, and naturally he threw his chest forward, he threw his shoulders back, and he was able to stand up tall. We focused on more back strengthening exercises, more seated rows, pull downs. I got him to do some flexibility as well, to focus on mobility in the spine and in the back. And yeah, now he's about 8 stone lighter, and he's never been back to the surgeon since. So that's a result of weight loss and strength training. I've helped one guy go from 36 stone to just under 16 stone, so he lost more than half his body weight. And when we first started training, we had to walk around an athletics track. Couldn't run, obviously I wouldn't advise it, and we had to literally walk around the athletics track only because there was metal handlebars, so we could actually just physically stop every 100 meters so he can hold on. But after a lot of perseverance with nutrition, with regular walking, he gradually lost the weight, got down to sub 30 stone. We carried on, got him to walk longer distances, again focused on his nutrition, and then he got to sub 25, then sub 20, and now he's sub 16, going to the gym. Okay, in his case he had a lot of issues in terms of excess skin and from the excessive body fat, but the strain has come off his joints, his knees. He looks healthier and he's likely to live longer as well, as a result of not having the pressure on the heart and the body, because there's a lot to be said about obesity today. There's a lot of issues surrounding it, and a lot of men especially don't like to talk about obesity issues, and I'm going to do a video next just solely on male obesity today. Another example of somebody I've helped a young lad who was riddled with insecurity. He was only in his early 20s, extreme body dysmorphic issues, and as a result he also had a lot of social anxiety, mental health issues, and couldn't feel comfortable to go out and speak to friends and speak to his peers about his problems. And basically, rather than going out and socialising and doing things that young 20-year-olds do, he became a bit of a recluse and just lived in his bedroom. But after a while, got him to feel fitter, slowly started to break the mould, go to the gym. Now the lad's in the army, he's at mid-20s and he's fit as a fiddle. So there's just some examples of different guys that I've met over the years. I've got thousands of different stories that I could share with you, but the common theme of Man Talk and these sort of videos is just to share advice and experience and stories behind how people have gone from not feeling happy themselves to then being the best version of themselves. So, and I don't just mean physically, but I also mean psychologically and emotionally as well. And it's really important to focus on a balance between self-improvement. I do meet a lot of people who just solely focus on lifting heavy weights, and they look great, but after conversations with them, a lot of them are psychologically scarred from their past and with different issues. So being fit and physically strong today, but also being mentally strong has really helped me. So it's one thing I'd like to share with yourselves. Also, if you're interested, I do a 12-week transformation strategy, which is on gavintownsend.com. The link is below, and that is basically a personalised strategy which I can go through in detail with you, go through your lifestyle, nutrition, exercise, supplementation, and we can go through photos, measurements, body fat stats, the lot. And I do a strategy over 12 weeks with at least one review. So if you're interested in that, make sure to click on gavintownsend.com, again, link below. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.